Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? Right, has it? It's grey out there. It's grey. It's a little bit nippy. I've just been outside, actually. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. How are you doing? You all right? Well, I'm just touching base with you. I have absolutely no idea what day of the week it is. Is it Friday? No, it's got to be Saturday, isn't it? No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Oh, I can't be doing with these time zone things. I can't be doing with it. I'm in New York City, okay? If you're new to my channel, this is my morning briefing, which I think has been recorded in the afternoon. Well, it's 12:19 here, noon. So 6 o'clock back in Spain where I live, 5 o'clock in... I don't know what's going on. I haven't made many videos the last few days, not because I'm here. I've been sat in this room all morning since 4 o'clock. I've been awake since 4 and it's now 20 past 12. I've been out for some breakfast and coffee. That is it. The rest of the time I've been here. I just don't feel that there's anything to make videos about, to be honest, which is probably good because the Wi-Fi in this hotel is dreadful, the upload speed. So I have to go over the road to the pub to upload my videos. But it's my favourite pub, the most favouriteest pub in the world. My most favouriteest pub in the world is here. This is why I stay like on this area, if you like, this block. It's called the Perfect Pint. If you ever go to Times Square, there's two Perfect Pints pubs. You want the one, I don't know if it's on 44 or 45, I can't remember. But it's right off Times Square. And I'm in the Millennium Broadway Times Square Hotel. And it's just a great pub. I love it there. It's great, honestly. Anyway, so there just hasn't been anything to talk to you about. I do have an email that I could go over with you. You know, what's it called? The mail stand. Maybe I'll do that later. I'm not sure, or tomorrow. There might be a couple of those actually, but it's just been really, really quiet, and I won't make videos for the sake of doing so. I could have got up earlier and waffled on about anything, but no, I'm not going to. You know, I don't do that around these parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my acknowledgements and tell you what I've been up to, and then we'll call it a day. All right, I'll get this video online. And there's bad weather coming here. Apparently, there's going to be a blizzard. There's a weather warning. And every time I keep saying, well, my flight back's Monday evening, it might have gone, everyone keeps looking at me like, you ain't going anywhere. I will be absolutely gutted if I can't go home on Monday. Not because I don't like it here, I love it here. It's like a second home to me in some ways. I don't feel like a tourist when I'm here, you know. I know all the places, the people. When I walk in the bar, she's got my cider waiting for me before I've even got to the bar, you know what I mean? So, and my best friend's here, Smooth, obviously, my boy Smooth lives in this state, although I haven't seen him on this trip, which is really upsetting me, but there's reasons for that. He's got things going on. So I need to come back and see him. That is for sure, as Rafa Benitez was here, for sure. So let's just do the acknowledgements, and then I can have a waffle on with you a little bit more. Not too long, though. 1 second, I need to send a message to my friend back in Spain. Our rivals, you know, I support CF Benidorm in Spain, and our rivals, I think it's second and third, are playing each other, so I'm just giving him a score update. Right, even though he's in Spain. What am I doing? Right, did we do a live stream yesterday? I genuinely can't remember if we did a stream or not. Sorry, I've lost my trail of thought there. Smooth just messaged me actually. I woke up this morning to some news that a friend of mine had died. A girl called Donna, who was one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. If anyone deserved to be happy, to win the lottery, to have everything, it was her. Such an amazing woman. And I woke up to the news that she passed away this morning, and I've been a bit, you know, obviously I was crying in bed this morning, and I've tried not to think about it, to be honest. I didn't want to go over it, but Smooth just messaged me because Smooth met her, and he's just, you know, he's like devastated too. So many years ago, 5, 6 years ago, I can't remember, you know what my memory's like. I met Donna on Tinder, and you know, we met up and went out a few times and stuff like that. And we're just good friends, really, you know. And it was at the time I'd split with my missus. There was another girl that was in my life that was very important to me, but that was on off. Do you know what I mean? And I'd booked to come here with that girl, but we fell out, right? As we always did. So I was like, well, I'm going to go on my own. I might as well take someone. And I remember saying to Donna, She lives back in England, or lived back in England. And I said, hey, listen, I've fallen out with my chick. Do you want to go to New York? And she was like, what? Things like this don't happen to me. That's what she said. She said, I've never done anything like that. I don't get opportunities like that. And I said, well, you have now. And I brought her here to New York. And Syracuse, went and saw Smooth and his family. We were probably here for 10 days or something like that. And I paid for everything. Looked after her. She was great company. Everyone was like, oh, there must be something. I was like, no, we're just really good friends, And I remember at the time she was very upset. She'd split up with a guy, and she said she never wanted to be in a relationship ever again. All right. She was testing the water, I guess, on Tinder and things like that. But she said, I can't do it, I can never allow myself to be so broken again in my life. And I was going through a similar thing. I was like, my relationships were all over, and that's probably why we became good friends. And she said she'd never, ever, ever have a relationship again in her life. And she did. And she did for the last few years. Met a guy, and I seen all the Facebook photos and everything, seeing her so happy. It was just so nice for me, because she was such a lovely woman who deserved to be loved, who deserved to be happy. And because she told me she would never be with anyone again, sorry, I've got my messages are going off. It was just so rewarding and nice for me to see her with someone. She leaves 2 boys, she's got two kids. Let me just mute this. I think this will be my friend back home, that message about the football. So she passed away this morning. Well, I don't know if it was this morning. I learned about it this morning. I knew she was unwell, and it was just a nightmare. I'm going to show you a picture of her. This is when we were in New York. That's when we were in New York, and she's got a Q stop on there for Syracuse. Like where we've been with Smooth. And she, as you can see, she was a very, very lovely girl, and that was in an Italian restaurant around here that we went in, and just, I don't know, it's just really, really sad, to be honest with you. So, but please, like I've mentioned it on Facebook today, and I'm like, people are saying sorry for your loss. I hadn't seen her for years, but she was still my friend. I live in a different country, so I just think, I feel for it. Like the fella that she's with, I've never spoke to him, don't know him. He must be devastated, and the 2 boys, the 2 sons. You've got to enjoy your life. You've got to live your life, guys. You've got to. You have. Anyway, I'm sorry that I brought that up. I wasn't going to, but I just saw a message from Smooth. So let's see if we did have a live stream on Friday. Now, I think that was yesterday. Oh, I wasn't very well yesterday. That's right. Friday was supported by Niall, John Conway, Carl, Alan, William Cahill, and Mark the Legend. I was 20 minutes starting late. I've not slept since I've been here. I keep waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was exhausted. So Laura said to me yesterday, why don't you go back to bed for a bit? I'm going out adventuring. She was doing some filming for our new YouTube channel. Check the pinned comment under this video, the pinned comment. You can click on that, and you'll see me and her over here, and watch our videos from over here. She wanted to do a YouTube channel, you know what I mean? So just come along, you might enjoy it. All right, I'd love it if you came and subscribed. I really would. And she's really good. Right, so I went to bed and I fell asleep, and I woke up yesterday 20 minutes late from my live stream, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do it. But I had to do it. I had tummy ache. Oh, it was a nightmare, but I survived, and here I am. I survived. Right, so they were I'm sorry for being late to the live stream yesterday. Those were the people that supported me. I don't think I've had any support really on the channel. But if you're not making videos, and you're not going to, are you? And February's my worst month for the fucking year. But you know what? With that news that came through this morning, I ain't worrying about nothing. Nothing. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. So anyway, I do want to give a shout out though to Sean O'Neill, channel member, Squad. Supported my Just Checking In morning briefing video, which I think was an evening briefing last night, but I knew you guys would get to see it today. So you've probably seen a morning briefing today, and now you're going to see another one. You're going to be as confused as me. Sean, thanks, pal. Also, I think that's it. I think that's it. One super thanks. There's one super thanks. I've given you the super chats from the stream. There is Revolut. There's 3 links in the video description of all my videos. I was supported by Niall. He's like my big brother. You know, he's just he's so good. You know, he was messaging me today saying, he messaged me about my friend dying straight away, you know. And he was like, get yourself out. Yeah. Carl Russell, you want to put it towards a drink for the 2 of you while on your travels, bless him. I love Carl. I've met Carl out in Spain. He's a lovely fella. He supported me on Revolut, but I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else anywhere, to be honest with you, but I don't expect it to be, because I haven't done anything for you, and why should I, you know, benefit if I aren't doing anything for you? So yeah, it's one of those days today. I started off like trying to be all super happy. She was amazing. I've been looking at a wall, and I said to Laura earlier, I said, I can't fall into that. I don't know what you're like, but I'm a dweller, right? So, like, I clicked on like a Facebook profile today and clicked on messages. You know, like when you've messaged each other and the messages are there to me, and I'm like, she didn't know. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looking at a wall, all these people saying out the same sort of thing that I've said. They're such an amazing person. I know people always say that shit, but she really fucking it was. You know, and she came here with me to New York, and I made her happy. Do you know what I mean? She said to me, no one's ever done anything like this, because she was an ordinary lass. She was from Middlesbrough, worked for the NHS, and I was going through a shitty time. That's why I was on Tinder, and that's why she was. You know, and we became good pals. Do you remember I did a video on here when Barcelona got thumped by Liverpool, I think it was, and I was walking around the car park, do you remember, in Syracuse? That was that trip that she was on with me. But she was there for me, you know, and I did the reading the entire time. The entire time I was with her, I was like talking about this girl, and I was going, well, what do you think she's thinking? Do you think and she was like, she's just, you know what I mean? Old Town Road, I used to play it on repeat. And she just put up with me. Bless her. Yeah. She said, I remember her saying to me one night, we were sat having pizza, and I don't know where we were. I think we're in New York City. I don't think we're in Syracuse. And we're having pizza. We sat around a round table, a very small round table. And you know what she said to me? She went, we were talking, I was saying about, you know, my marriage had gone tits up. There was this other girl that was in my life in and out for many years in Spain, and I said, oh, I don't think I'm ever going to be happy ever again. And she said, you know, talked about marriage and stuff, and she went, you know what, Doug, I'd marry you. You're a lovely man. Ah, bless her. Lovely. Anyway, I can't dwell on it. I've got to be brutal, me. I've got to be all right. Well, that's it. Otherwise, it'll just... No. So, what else have I got to tell you? They're my acknowledgements. This afternoon, me and Laura are going to see a Michael Jackson show this afternoon. An hour and a half from now. Or about an hour from now, I suppose we'll start walking down. She's out recording for the other channel at the moment. So, I've just met the parents, of a footballer that plays for CF Benidorm, an American lad. I really like him. Davy, he's called. He's a centre back, very, very talented player, and he's from out here, right? So I told him, I said, look, Davy, I'm going over to New York. If there's anything you want, bring him back. You know, message your family. I'll get it, whatever. And I'll show you what. I'm not going to show you what I'm taking back. They've just been to my hotel and dropped some stuff off for him, and they were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, no problems, man, and all that. And you know, I've got that little CF Benidorm badge. Oh, shit. That little CF Benidorm badge that I have on my man bag. She saw it. She said, oh, and you can't get them. And I went, you can have that. So I gave her that. And look what they got us, look. I said, you don't have to give us that. He said, no, this is for you, for helping us. And I said, it's not necessary. Lovely. So I've got him some football boots to take back, and there's some other bits and pieces for him. Just doing me bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big deal, isn't it? He's only 18. He's living in Spain. All his family's here. So, you know, it must be difficult to get things to him. So anyway, she said, hey, can you get it in your case? I went, yeah, you'll never get it in her case. I said, but you'll get it in mine. So that's just done a good deed for the day. It was nice of him to give us that, though. Yeah, she'll have her eyes on that as soon as she walks through that door. One of those days, guys. Today it's a day of mixed feelings. It really is. Got to enjoy yourself, haven't you? Got to enjoy yourself. Yeah. So, this is going to sound rude, maybe. But I don't need sympathy. And what I mean by that is, this is not poor me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm all right. You know, this isn't. You know, I know people automatically say sorry for your loss and all that, but it would make me feel like I haven't been in her life daily for years. But we're still Facebook connected. We're still friends. Do you know what I mean? She still messaged me when she was visiting. Can you give me advice on this hotel and that or whatever? And you know, she was with a fella, and it's not appropriate, is it, to like, oh, I'm going to go and spend some time with Dunk. You know, we went to New York together, and that, you know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't like that. So you sort of like, you just do your thing, don't you? So it's just one of those things. It's going to happen to all of us, isn't it? So fuck me, I'm off for a drink. Right, I'll go, guys. Like I say, I've not been around because there's nothing to talk about. I don't think there's anything to talk about anyway. I really don't. I'm going to get off. So, please look under the comments in this video and look for the pinned comment. It'll take you through to the other channel. It might come up as a splash on the end of the screen anyway, the video. We'd love you to come across. We've uploaded videos every single day while we've been here. I think 2 went on today. There's 1 to edit. She's out filming one out. Fuck me, I'm sick of it. But we're enjoying it. And she got to see her dad the other day. She's not seen him for 8 years, you know. And when I met her, I said, when she told me her dad lived out in New Jersey, I was like, I'll take you over there. We'll go and see him. She was like, will you? I went, yeah, we'll make it happen somehow. We'll do it, you know. So it's been good to see her happy. I haven't seen my boy, unfortunately, Smooth, but I'll be back. I'll definitely be back. But I need to get home. I need to get home. I'm very, very worried that we're going to get stuck here. Very worried. So God knows what happens next. But you know, the parents of the footballers, I just told you, that dropped that stuff off, they said we live 20 minutes from JFK. If you need to come and stay with us, come and stay with us. How nice is that? You know, so fingers crossed. I must get home because Remy will be missing me, and I've got work. I'm not, you know, generating any revenue when I'm here. I'm not making any money when I'm here. I can't take time off. I've got to work, you know. But even so, I won't make videos for the sake of it. If I can patronise you or out like that, it's clickbait you and shit. No, my revenue will be down big time. And February's worst month of the year. So I might as well just open that bottle and get fucking smashed, to be honest with you. And is there any point worrying about it anyway? Nah, fuck that. Right, I'm off, guys. Take care. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the video. Please drop me a comment. I mean, obviously, you know, I know I ain't got a problem if you say I'm sorry to hear about your friend, but I'm all right. You know, it's not like oh, poor me. I'm fine. Just worries you all that. I don't know. She's just a beautiful woman and a young woman, and she's got left them 2 boys, and I just know this guy that she was with. You know, they were perfect together. I've never even met him. I've never even spoke to him. Where must he be right now? Do you know what I mean? I don't mean to bring you down and depress you, but this is real life. Real life. You'll never walk alone. That's why we've got to live our lives. If anyone comes up to me at any point, giving me that, like, oh, I'm feeling a bit run down, I will not have the patience for them today. I won't. We all feel a bit run down sometimes, but it's these people that go, oh, I'm depressed, and you go, why are you depressed? Oh, you know, I was missed the bus this morning, so now I'm depressed. No, you're not fucking depressed. You're just feeling sorry for yourself. But, you know, them 2 boys have lost their mum. You know what I mean? So we need to sometimes just remind ourselves that I'm sat here talking to you. Hopefully you're all right watching me. Let's just, you know what I mean? Just be grateful we've got life, I think. Anyway, that's it. I'm not discussing it anymore. I'll speak to you later, guys. Take care. Thumbs up. Drop me a comment. Please, please, please comment anything you see about Liverpool. I am reading all your comments. Just keep me, with things, because I'm not on my phone all the time while I'm here. So if you've seen anything, if you've got questions, just if I don't reply to you, don't think I'm ignoring you. Just think, oh, can't be bothered about that. I'll acknowledge you. You know what I mean? If I need to make a video for you, I guarantee you I'll be here. I'll fire up in the street. Not a problem. All right. Okay, guys. You take care. We'll see you later. Thumbs up, comment, love art if you want to give me some love. The what's it called? Super thanks. Video links. There's links in the video description if you want to buy me a beer at Revolut. Yeah, I think I might have to have a beer today. I can't have a beer tomorrow, Sunday, because I don't know if I'm going to leave on Monday or not. I can't get stuck here. Dreading it. Peace out, guys. Take care.